Hey lovelies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are actually playing with makeup. Yes, yes we are. Um, we have a base product today. It is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour hybrid powder foundation. Um, I know this was a huge trending product when it first came out. Your girl don't jump on trends that quickly because she's slow, but whatever. Um, Plus, I don't really go for hype products until the hype's died down, just because then I'm not really influenced by other people's opinions. So, anyway, this is what it looks like. It comes in a compact. Um, you open it up. This is what it looks like. It flips. You've got a mirror and a pad. Don't at me over the pad. I have used it today. Okay, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Um, we're gonna do things a little bit differently. I'm gonna put the footage in now. Then I'm going to give you my thoughts. And then we're going to come back and do what we do. Okay? Okay. So let's crack on, shall we? Oh, yeah. And I am 100% sorry that I did not put eyebrows on. You'll understand why later. But yeah. Mm-mm. Let's get into it, shall we?
About the warranting case. Let's get to that, I said. There will be no information coming from this office at this point. Not about the escape from Kirby, nor the warrant in depth. Fielding and I will be downstairs the better part of the day, and I want no interruptions that aren't absolutely necessary. This case is very sensitive. I looked around the table at faces that were somber but alive with interest. At present, I don't know if we're dealing with an accident, suicide, or homicide, and the remains have not been identified, Tim. I addressed the toxicologist. Let's get a stat alcohol and CO. This lady may have been a drug abuser, so I'll want a drug screen for opiates, amphetamines, and methamphetamines, barbiturates, cannabinoids, as fast as you can get it. He nodded as he wrote this down. I paused long enough to scan newspaper articles that Jones had clipped for me.
Okay, so midpoint check-in. How do I say this? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. Um, yeah, it's giving coverage. It's giving natural coverage, and at a distance, we're looking okay. But up close, it is really not good. So far, all it seems to have done is grit to all of those dry patches, and any other issues that you've got going on with your skin. It does tend to cling to it. Um, can you see? Um, yeah, it tends to highlight skin texture, skin issues. Um, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup. I have to admit, I'm not gonna use any creams right now, so this is just gonna be like powder, contour, um, bronzer, blush, and highlighter. I'm not even touching upon concealer. I do not want to add anything liquid over the top of this powder because I do not frigging trust it. So yeah, um, we'll carry on as normal, yeah? Okay, so the base is all done. Yes, it was very quick because when I'm only using powders, there's not very much to put on. Um, should we should we see if that's changed anything? No, it hasn't. Um, one thing we can say is that the powder didn't move when I put the other things over the top. That's it. That for now, that is all it's got going for it. Um, really, I'm not even trusting this powder enough right now. I'm not even trusting it enough to use a setting spray because I actually do dread to think of what kind of scientific concoction will happen on my skin if I even go anywhere near this with a liquid. Um, so yeah, it's possibly our most disappointing review ever, and that is saying something. We've had our written blog now for a good 5 years, and I'm sorry, Maybelline. So far, this is not a hit for us. Um, but as we always do here, we will give it a fair chance. She says, completely ripping this product to shreds. But yeah, as always, we are gonna give this a fair shot. Despite the ripping we've just given it. Um, it is now 6:15. Yeah, we got a bit late to doing this today because we've had some dress issues. Do you know, you'd have thought if you spent 200 quid on a dress, it would be sewn together properly, but no. Anyway, it is 6:15. Sorry, it's 6:15. We're not going to leave it that late, to be honest. I'll probably be back in 3-ish hours' time, see how we're doing, see if things are looking any better, see if it's still on. I doubt it, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, that's all I've got left to say for now. Um, and we'll be back in a few hours, I guess, to give you our full wear test. So yeah, what is in a few seconds for you is in a bit from me. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Um, do you want to get a closer look at it? Um, I mean, it's still there, which I guess is more credit than I was giving it earlier. Um, which is hardly bloody surprising, really. Um, okay, so after a couple of hours, I will admit that there are a few more positives to this powder foundation. The first one being, it hasn't hella creased on my forehead. It feels lightweight. It's easy to forget that you're wearing it. But beyond that, oh, and it's stuck around. But beyond that, it's still not great. I mean, let's face it, the packaging or the product description basically states that, you know, it'll leave you with a matte, texture-free, smooth finish with no cakiness. Matte, yes, but not long term. We have quite a healthy shine to our skin now. It was lightweight, true. It is breathable, true. Gives good coverage, true. And that's basically where all the good ends. It applies patchy, it can look cakey, it highlights skin texture, it grips dry patches of skin, highlighting them even further. It looks powdery on the skin. I mean, my family looked at me earlier and were like, what have you put on your face? And I'm like, yeah, it's meant to be a foundation, guys. It has started breaking down around the nose area. Oh, I haven't done a time check-in. It's 9:30, people. 9:30. We've had this on 3 hours. So its main point, being 24-hour long lasting, is a lie, because it's already started to break down in certain areas of the face. Like I say, skin texture, highlights, dryness, highlights. I'm sorry, Maybelline, but this is a hard no from me. It may be a fairly decent product, choosing it over the top of a liquid foundation to set it into place. However, you can get setting powder for that. I don't need a powder foundation to set a liquid foundation. So therefore, ergo, there is no point in it. But yeah. You know, when I said earlier I was going to try not to be like really cruel and awful and horrible, yeah, it turns out I can't help it. And for that, I do apologise massively. But yeah, I had better stop there. Yeah, I'd better stop there. Needless to say, this is not a product I'm going to be reaching for again. I am not going to be stocking it in my makeup kit. Had no from me. I'm really sorry, Maybelline, because usually I do love your products, but this one is a straight up no from me. So yeah, like I say, that's all I've got left to say for now. So be sure to follow us on our other social media platforms. We tend to have a lot of fun there. And I hope you join me for the next one, and I will see you soon. Bye. Sorry, microphone hand there. Oh, I bought this myself, so I have no shame in saying that I'm not happy.